Most retirees don't fail financially because they spend too much on travel or leisure. They struggle because of medical costs they never saw coming. Not the obvious hospital bills, but the quiet, recurring expenses that slowly drain savings and peace of mind. These are the medical costs retirees don't plan for, and they are one of the biggest threats to a stable retirement. One of the first shocks is realizing that retirement doesn't reduce healthcare needs, it increases them. While income becomes fixed, medical attention becomes more frequent. More doctor visits, more tests, more prescriptions. Retirement doesn't pause aging. It simply removes the distractions that once kept health concerns in the background. Out-of-pocket costs are often the biggest surprise. Even with insurance, retirees pay deductibles, co-pays, uncovered procedures, and follow-up treatments. These expenses don't feel dangerous at first, but over time they quietly add up. A few hundred here, a few thousand there. Before long, savings begin shrinking faster than expected. Prescription medications are another major blind spot. As people age, medication lists grow. Coverage gaps appear. Brand-name drugs and specialty prescriptions can become extremely expensive. Some retirees are shocked to discover that medications they depend on are fully covered or that prices increase year after year. Pro tip: healthcare inflation often rises faster than normal inflation, making medical costs one of the most aggressive financial pressures in retirement. Dental care is another cost many retirees overlook entirely. Cleanings, fillings, crowns, dentures, and implants are rarely fully covered. Yet oral health becomes more fragile with age. Dental issues don't just affect comfort, they affect nutrition, confidence, and overall health. Ignoring dental care often leads to bigger medical problems later. Vision care is also underestimated. Eye exams, glasses, contact lenses, and procedures like cataract surgery can generate ongoing costs. Vision changes are common in later years, yet many retirees never include long-term eye care in their financial planning. Hearing loss is another silent expense. Hearing aids can cost thousands and are often not fully covered. Many retirees delay treatment due to cost, not realizing that untreated hearing loss increases isolation, depression, and even cognitive decline. Then there's long-term care, their expense most people hope they never face. In-home care, assisted living, and nursing facilities can drain savings faster than almost anything else. Many retirees assume family will step in or that insurance will cover the cost. Often, neither happens the way they expect. Insider secret: long-term care is one of the fastest ways retirees lose both savings and independence. Transportation costs tied to health care are another overlooked expense. Frequent appointments mean more travel fuel, parking, ride services, or paid transportation. These costs rarely appear in retirement budgets, but become unavoidable. Mental health care is another hidden need. Retirement brings emotional challenges, a loss of routine, loneliness, grief, and identity shifts. Counseling and emotional support can be critical, yet mental health services are often limited or undercovered, pushing retirees to pay out of pocket or go without help. Home modifications are another medical-related expense many people don't plan for. As mobility changes, homes need adjustments, grab bars, ramps, stair lifts, walk-in showers, or specialized furniture. These aren't luxuries. They're safety measures, but they can be costly and unexpected. Another common mistake is assuming average healthcare costs apply to everyone. Medical expenses are deeply personal. One diagnosis, one fall, or one chronic condition can completely change a retirement plan. Planning only for averages leaves you exposed to reality. There's wisdom in ancient teachings that emphasize preparation, not fear, but foresight. Counting the cost ahead of time protects peace later. Ignoring medical realities doesn't make them disappear, it simply delays the financial impact. If you're approaching retirement, healthcare planning must go beyond premiums. You need to plan for out-of-pocket expenses, rising medication needs, dental and vision care, potential long-term care, and ongoing medical inflation. Health planning is financial planning. If you're already retired and feeling pressure from medical costs, understand this: you're not alone. Many retirees face these challenges quietly. Adjustments can still be made. Awareness can still change outcomes. Important reminder: this content is for educational purposes only and does not replace professional medical or financial advice. Retirement and healthcare decisions should always be based on your personal situation and, when possible, guided by qualified professionals. In closing, the most dangerous medical costs in retirement aren't sudden, they're steady. They arrive quietly, persistently, and without warning. But preparation changes everything. Awareness is protection. Planning is peace. If this message helped you see retirement healthcare more clearly, support the channel by subscribing, liking this video, and sharing your thoughts below. Here at After Retirement, we expose the realities people don't talk about so you can protect your health, your finances, and your dignity in this next chapter of life.